Well, hello, my cosmic mamas. My name is Shauna, and welcome to In a Cosmic World, Postpartum Edition. Today, she is 1 month and 5 days, and I am 1 month and 5 days postpartum. And it has been a time to remember, for sure. Um, I don't know. I don't remember what all I was able to update you guys on. I'm kind of just doing these videos randomly. Excuse me. But we got out the house yesterday. We were able to attend um, my boyfriend's brother's wedding. So that was really nice. Um, I dressed her up really cute, put some little hair bows in her hair, slicked down her little edges. I don't use harsh chemicals or anything like that. I just use some Vaseline, put some water in her hair, and use a little bit of breast milk. If you don't know, the breast milk helps those curls stay curly. It's like a natural gel, really. Or not a gel. Like, you ever heard of spritz? That's what the breast milk is for her hair. A few things I want to see if you guys are experiencing at this time. Baby acne. I don't know if y'all can see because of the filter, but my little girl is having a lot of baby acne. And I've heard different things. Some people like put Vaseline on it, put breast milk on it, leave it alone, it'll go away. One lady said Aphex, I think. I don't know. Aquaphor, Aveeno, coconut oil, all type of stuff. I just keep it hydrated. That way it's not itchy to her. It just dries out and leaves marks on her face. It's on her ear, on her shoulder, you know. And her pediatrician said it's completely normal. And one of her cousins had it too, and they didn't do too much for it, and it went away naturally. So baby acne is normal. Don't let nobody make you feel like you have to put things on your baby's face or skin to get rid of it. But you can let me know, like, what did you guys do to help it or whatever. Like I said, I just been keeping her skin hydrated. I use a lot of Vaseline, petroleum jelly. I use it for if she don't have no rashes, but if she say she's been a little raw from wiping, going to the bathroom stuff, I use Vaseline for that. Like I said, her baby acne, I use Vaseline for that. I use also breast milk for her baby acne. So I am putting that on there for her hair. I use Vaseline and breast milk. Just basically, Vaseline and breast milk has been my go-to for this little baby right here. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable putting all these different chemicals on my baby and stuff like that. Another thing I want to talk about is co-sleeping. Do y'all co-sleep with y'all baby? I went ahead and told my pediatrician. I said when she started cluster feeding, which lasted a while, that's where she slept. It was no, let me get her out the bassinet. Let me put her in the bassinet. No. We have just now started to be able to put her back in her bassinet. And it's been pretty successful, though. I'm not going to lie. She'll give us a good 3 hours. Ain't that right? Last weekend when my boyfriend came, we put her in the bassinet. We were able to watch a movie, have some cuddle time, and just chill. And I was like, just checking her, like, she is really knocked out. But it also was because she did get a good bath, gave her some warm milk, turned on her little sound machine, and we just put her in there. And she slept good. We had her little baby monitor on so we could see her and hear her. And we just chill. So that was good. But like I was telling her auntie, I was like, hey, look. She was like, do you just let your baby cry it out? I don't let my baby cry it out. When she start having real tears, that's how I know she really heartbroken. And I caused it. And I don't like that. I don't like when she starts having them real tears, you know. So I'll go ahead and pick my baby up because I told her, I said, honestly, when you have your child, you will sleep better sometimes feeling them on you because they were inside of you the whole time. So you will feel better. It'll help you postpartum and it will help baby regulate her systems and she'll feel safe because this is all that she knows since she's been with you. All she's known is you. So when she's away from you and you just let her cry it out, I read something about orphans, and it said when orphan babies are left to just cry it out, they just stop crying eventually because they know no one is coming to save them. And I be damn if my baby feel like I ain't coming to save her. Shit. So another thing I would like to talk about, we're running through these topics, is breast milk supply decreasing. I've experienced that within a month. And what I did, I think I told you guys, I don't remember, but what I did to increase my breast supply, which actually worked, is I went on Amazon and I put increased breast milk. You know, I didn't know what to put, you know. And this berry tea came up and I ordered 2 of them. They have like 15 in each box. I ordered 2 and I drank two little packets. I showed you guys it comes in packets. I put 1 whole packet in a water bottle, shake it up real good, and drink it throughout. You know, I try to drink it within 30 minutes to an hour. And then if I'm up for it, I usually do 2, sometimes I don't. But if I'm up for it, then I'll do another one towards the end of the day. Not at nighttime, but just the end of the day. But that's if I'm up for it. Lately, I just been doing 1 packet, which I'll probably do mine in a minute because it's kind of early. And I still take my blood pressure medicine until I get cleared from that. I take a prenatal vitamin, and I drink that berry lemonade to help with the breast milk. And I feel great. As you can tell, my nails have gotten very long, and I took my hair out of the braids, and my hair has gotten very long. I didn't know, you know. And baby girl had her 1-month appointment yesterday, right? So, baby girl had her 1-month appointment yesterday. And everything is good. Y'all want to guess how much she weighed? So let me just say, when I first gave birth to her, 1 month and 5 days ago, she weighed 5 pounds, 10 ounces. And she was 18 and a half inches long. Guess how much she weighs now? Yes, she now weighs 7 pounds, 4 ounces. And she is 19 and a half inches long. This baby girl is growing. She is on both breast milk and on formula. She was on NeoSure, something like NeoSure formula, because she was in between premature and newborn. So whatever that gray area is, that's what she was, because she was born in 37 weeks exactly. But I am going to, today is going to be the test out day. We're going to switch her from Similac Neoshore to, is it called Enfamil? My doctor gave us some samples, and we're going to try that because her poop, let's talk about the poop now. Okay, so her poop these last couple days has turned green. And I was so concerned. I was like, yeah, her poop turned green. It just happened within these last couple days. And blah, blah, blah. She was like, the Similac, because she was like a preemie or whatnot, she needed more iron. She needed more of the nutrients, right, to get her caught up. Now that she's caught up, that she's like this in that newborn stage, right? She no longer needs all that extra stuff. So that's why her poop is turning green, and that may be why, because she's been spitting up more too, getting like choked up a little bit and stuff. So she was like, yeah, we can change her to Enfamil, if that's how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong. And see how she does with that. And it'll help with her reflux, her acid reflux. It's not so much vitamins and stuff. It'll be like the normal amount since she's at a healthy weight and everything's looking good. I was like, okay, cool. So even though I'm stuck between finishing a bottle or just switching her over, because I literally have a tin can of the Similac Neoshore, which I'll probably keep. Girl, where are you going? You see how she was all the way up here to now she's down there? This girl be moving. Let me cover her up. She might be a little cold. Oof. Okay, mama. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes today. I'm going to try it out today. And, if we need to switch back for a little bit or something, we can. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Let me know in the comment section down below. How did it go when y'all switched y'all babies from different formula? But I do both. I breastfeed / pump and do formula. Cause my breast milk, I don't have the luxury of pumping all the time. Like, I don't see how those girlies be having freezer full of breast milk. Like, I don't have the time. Like, I don't. Mm-mm. So, especially when I go back to work, when I go back to work, I don't want to worry about, having to pump and da-da-da-da. Well, I'll still be able to pump at work, but I just don't want it to be like a high demand, like I have to do this. No, so I usually pump, I told my doctor, or her doctor, I usually pump about 3 to 4 times a day. And, that might not be a lot, but I'll get about a good, 6 ounces. So if I pump 3 times, that's what, 18 ounces? That's about 18 ounces. And then she'll pretty much will probably drink all of that. Because this morning I pumped, gave it to her right after. After she had a bottle of formula, I gave her some breast milk because she still was hungry. I gave her 2 ounces of formula, and I gave her 2 ounces of formula, and I gave her 3 ounces of breast milk because I didn't want to, I gave her like 3 ounces. So she had 5 ounces this morning. I call the morning time my morning shift because once it's like 6 o'clock, that's my morning shift. That's usually when I'm up for the count. Like, I'm up. My night shift is different. My evening shift is different. But my morning shift, I'm up. Probably maybe take a nap, but I'm up for the day. But yeah, you can tell she's knocked out. She done had her serving of breast milk. That's what the breast milk does to her. Like, she'll sleep good on formula, whatever, but breast milk is a whole nother level of knocked out. I've noticed that. So yeah, now that's enough talking about baby girl. Let's talk about postpartum. So with me, I think I told y'all, I usually get sad at nighttime around my 2 o'clock shift. I don't know what it is, but mostly it's been really between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is when I started getting emotional and stuff like that. I want to say what helps me, because I was hearing about some people who were struggling with postpartum depression. What helps me is to go outside. Also, take the baby too. Like, take the baby, let the baby see that it's daylight. Like, I'm telling you guys, it helps. Let the baby see that it's daylight. It might be a little dark in this room, right? But outside is daylight. Keep the baby out there for a good 5-10 minutes if you can. And get you some fresh air. Have somebody, if you do have somebody watch the baby for at least 15 minutes so you could just sit outside. Another thing that helps me postpartum, I take 2 long showers every day. If I don't get to take 2 long showers, I take 1 long shower. The times vary, but I'm taking my showers. I take that very, very, very seriously. Even my partner knows, like, I don't play with my showers. Like, I'll be like, hey, do I have time to shower? They'll be like, yeah, go ahead. I'll wash my hair sometimes. Well, I already washed my hair. I took my braids out. But then once I washed my hair, I shaved. I finally painted my nails after a month of not painting them. And then it got so long, I had to paint them. I painted my toes. That helps, making yourself look good. Even like picking out my baby's outfit for the day. We may not be going nowhere, right? I'm just telling y'all, this is what helps me postpartum. We might not be going nowhere, but I pick out her outfit and I pick out me an outfit to wear for the day. I might not do my hair or no makeup or nothing like that, but we're changing our clothes. I know. Baby laundry sucks. Oh my god, I have never had to do so much laundry in my life. But doing baby laundry sucks. I got a whole basket over there right now. And then I just washed and I got another basket to wash. It's annoying, right? But get up. Get yourself dressed and together. Even if you gotta do it with the baby. I've had to take a shower, right? With the baby in the bathroom. I just put her in a little thing that you can lay the baby in. And she's like sitting up, you know. And sometimes if I have to use the bathroom, I'll put her on the floor in that thing. If I take a shower, put her on the floor. Or if, the toilet is set up in a position where you can sit it on the toilet and it's secure, safe. Make sure it's safe. Okay? You know, sit them down. Take you a shower. She might cry. Like, throw a pacifier in her mouth or his mouth. Or wait till they're hungry, right? Wait till they're hungry and put them in the bathroom with you. And put that bottle in their mouth and prop it up. But watch them, right? Make sure they are, not too far away and you're able to hear them and shoot see them. That way, if you gotta hop out of the shower real quick, you can. But yeah, that's what I do. I usually just, if I don't have nobody here to help me, and I have to take a shower because my mental health isn't going down, or I gotta use the bathroom. So I just bring her with me. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm not one of them girlies that's finna go 2 weeks without showering. That's why people be so depressed. Like, like already I don't live with my partner, so that's already depressing, right? Like being having to deal with the baby all day, all night. My partner doesn't live with me. He comes, he does what he needs to do. He helps out, stuff like that when he's here. But when he's not here, he's at work. He's trying to get himself together, whatever, whatever. So my nose is running. So yeah, like he don't live with me. We don't live together. And I told you about how I kept getting decline from apartments and stuff like that. I live with my grandmother, and she's finally retired. So when she has time to help me, she helps me. And like I said, even if she didn't have time, even if she was gone, I make a way. You gotta make a way for yourself. Pull yourself out of it. Pull yourself out of it. Because no one else can pull you out except for you. And your baby needs you. You know, you're gonna lose sleep. You're gonna look at your body sometimes and be like, dang, it's nothing how it used to look. That's okay. You know why? Because you carried the most precious thing into this planet. Life. Life. And it's beautiful. You know. But set goals for yourself and actually try to achieve them when you can. Like, for instance, I think I said this before. I was 240 something pounds when the last stretch when I was pregnant. I'm sorry, my nose is itching. I was 240 something pounds, and then at my 2 week appointment, I was 223 pounds. And then I said at my 1 month postpartum appointment, or maybe was it my 2 week appointment? I don't remember. Maybe it was a week appointment or whatever. I was, 223 pounds. And I said for my 1 month postpartum appointment, or no, my 6 week, that's what it is. Yeah, I went to the doctor 2 weeks and I was 223 pounds. And then I go to the doctor at 6 weeks postpartum, which is next week. And I said, I want to be 200 pounds. I weighed myself last week at my parents' house, and I was 206. So hopefully, by next week, when I go to my appointment, I'll be 200 pounds. My goal for my baby was for her to be about 8 pounds. And she's almost 8 pounds, So, like, you gotta do fun stuff like that. I even took a toll, like, with my family. I was like, hey, she got an appointment coming up. How much do y'all think she weighs? And I took everybody's answer and wrote it down. Like, I made it fun. Like, just do little stuff for yourself. Don't sit up in your room all day in the dark crying. Don't be up in your room crying all day. Go outside. Get you some fresh air. If you decide to pump for your baby, cool. If you decide that you pumped and you don't want to do that shit no more, cool. Put your baby on some formula. Like, that's what they make it for. You know what I mean? Do the best you can. Do your research. They say breastfeeding helps you lose weight faster, and I guess that's true. Oh yeah, another thing. If baby starts having issues latching, totally normal. My pediatrician for her told me to, and would you believe? I'm a first time mom. Like, would you believe that the nipples on the bottles have different sizes? Who would have known? I never do that. The bottle that my baby's feeding from is a 2. The long Dr. Brown bottles, she doesn't like those because those are at preemie sizes and it's taking too much for her to get it out. So I changed her bottle to the Philips Avent bottles, and it was automatically size 2. And I was like, why is it coming out so fast? And she just, what's going on? And I was like, my breast is coming out too slow, so sometimes she don't even want to latch. My doctor looked at my bottle. She says, well, the Dr. Brown's bottles is at preemie size, so that's probably why she's fussy when she does those. And then the Philips bottles are at size 2, so that's probably why she's wasting it everywhere. And she said, your breast is a consistent flow, so that's probably why she gets fussy because she's used to the Philips bottles now. She said, well, let's put her on a size 1. If she likes the Philips bottles better, then get her a size 1 on the Philips bottles. And she said even her kids never had to switch sizes, at all. So I was like, okay, we'll do that. We will get more Philips bottles, just a few more, so I can have some in her bag in the car if I need it on hand. And we'll do a size 1, because she said size 1. Oh, excuse me. It would pretty much be like the same flow as the breast if I want to keep her on the breast. I was like, okay. So I ordered it, and it should be here in a few days. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think we're gonna do. Cause I was like, I wanted to do 1 month pictures and stuff like that. I just took a video, but I think I want to do 3 months. When she turns 3 months, I want to do a photo shoot with her. But these first 2 months, I got to give myself time and grace. Because the girl supposedly supposed to be going back to work next month. So and this month just started. Today's the 2nd of July. So, I do not want to go back to work at all, to be honest. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I would say get up, get out, even if you're on your front porch, get you some sunlight. Don't let nobody shame you for breastfeeding or for not breastfeeding. It's your choice. Don't be discouraged if your milk decreases, and if it's too much and you don't want to do it, they have natural ways to dry up your milk. You don't have to just do everything medically, unless I'm no doctor, so unless that's what you need to do, right? But definitely do your research on things, because to be honest, sometimes when I would ask questions to the nurses in the hospital, if they didn't have the answer, excuse me, if they didn't have the answer, they was Googling it. So don't feel bad, mama, if you got the Google shit, okay? What else? Don't get discouraged. Baby laundry is okay. Don't just get discouraged. Washing 30 bottles a day is normal. But no, I feel like I'm constantly washing stuff. Whether I'm washing clothes, washing bottles, washing my hands, washing this baby's body, washing something. I feel like every day I'm washing something. But it's completely normal. And don't worry, you will get a break. I know it might have felt like a long time, and you may not have the best support system, but trust me, you will get a break. And one day you're gonna wake up and you'll be like, what the heck? Where's the baby? She's been excuse me. He or she has been so quiet. And I got allergies, y'all. I'm not sick. But one day you're gonna look over in your bassinet or crib, and you're gonna be like, your baby gonna be sleeping peacefully. Your baby gonna give you that extra hour or two that you needed. Sleep when the baby sleeps. Let everybody else do all the other stuff. You just focus on you and the baby. And when you have time to focus on you, do not be ashamed of it. Because when my boyfriend comes over during the week, that he don't stay the night, when he comes over during the week and just relieves me and gives me that couple hours, baby, I don't ask no questions. I don't ask how my baby's doing. I look at her. She look good. She ain't crying. I'm back to self-care. I'm back to getting my room situated, getting prepared for the night, doing whatever. Create your little routine. You may not always stick to it, but trust me, it helps. Like I said, get that baby outside too. So she or he can know the difference between day and night. It's going to help you out a lot. Trust me, it's going to help you out a lot. But yeah, I think that's it. This is my 4-month, 5-day video, postpartum / having this little knocked out baby. I'm about to get up, eat me some breakfast. This is my daily routine. Get up, eat me some breakfast, take my my meds, take my meds and my vitamins, and yeah, I'm gonna put her in that little seat thingy, and so I can eat and do what I need to do. It's okay to put that baby down. She might hear, she might cry, but put that baby down so you can eat. Put that baby down so you can shower. Put that baby down so you can sleep. Okay? It's okay. You're a great mother. The baby know you ain't going nowhere. They just testing you sometimes. Because they know if I go, she's going to pick me up. No, baby. Sometimes you got to cry for a little minute. Just a little minute so I can do what I need to do. But that doesn't mean I'm going to leave you in a bassinet or, you're not a bad mom. You're just figuring it out like the rest of us. And that's okay. But yeah, I'm not going to talk your heads off. I probably already did. But get off here. Take care of yourself. You got this, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye. Tummy time. Where are you going? 6-week appointment. Me and baby girl matching too. Show 'em what you got on, baby. Oh, you can't see it. Say, I got on my Stitch shirt. Yeah. See, mama did my hair and everything. Yes, I did. Yeah. Say, I've been good the whole car ride. I know cry. Mama know how to pull over and nothing. Yeah. Oh, God. That look uncomfortable, though. Yeah. It's a pretty girl. Yes, ma'am. Say, get that sun out of my eye, mama. Period. So, a little bit of change of scenery. I went to my 6-week appointment, and I forgot to finish recording. There was a lot that was going on. But, basically, I'm good. Like, I got cleared to go back to work whenever I'm ready. I could start back working out. I no longer have to take my blood pressure medicine. I did let them know that I have a cyst in my left boob. I know that I have a cyst because I've had one before. And my baby girl is waking up. I've had one before, so I know what it feels like. They were asking me if it was a clogged milk duct, and I'm like, no, this is a cyst. So my doctor felt around, and she was like, yeah, it's a cyst, but as long as it's not causing any pain and it's not getting bigger and stuff like that, then we're not going to worry about it because the other one had, corrected itself. So, and then I was telling them about my carpal tunnel, and they basically told me to just give it a few more weeks and see if it gets better. And so far right now, I told her it's usually worse at night. So far right now, it's okay. It's the same as it usually is. Y'all may wonder why I am sniffing. It's because I just got done crying my eyes out. I'm trying to be quiet because baby girl is sleeping. She's sleeping. Let's see if we can see her. Knocked out. But I just got done crying my eyes out because, like I said, I got cleared to go back to work. And although I'm happy to go back to work to make money, I'm happy to go back to work to make money and, see a few people that I don't. But to be honest, there's only been 2 people who have really checked on me throughout this whole process. And really, it's been one of my coworkers. Like, my boss hasn't checked on me, HR hasn't checked on me. The lady that been bringing me the clothes, she only checked on me to bring me the clothes because she lives close to me. The other girl that checked on me, we worked together, so she genuinely just checked on me just to check on me, to make sure I was good. Nobody else has. So that shows me a lot, you know. And then thinking about leaving my baby. I don't want to leave my baby. And even though my grandma, she's going to watch her, and I'm so glad because I don't trust nobody else to watch her other than, my mom and stuff like that. They do have this little daycare center thing, and they take babies up as young as 6 weeks old, and it's just they have nurses and stuff like that, and it's probably a really good place, but it's just sometimes I wish that my life was different, I wish I'm about to cry. I wish I could stay at home with her until she's a year old and then talk about taking her to daycare or, I don't want to put the pressure on my grandmother to watch her, that's hard, so I told myself that, I'm sorry. Oh God. I think this is the first time I've ever cried making a video. I told my grandma that, I forgot what I was going to say, but I told my grandma that I would, let her watch her a few days out the week, and then I'll take her to the daycare. That way she has her time, because just because she's retired doesn't mean that I'm just going to dump all the responsibility on her, because it's not her responsibility. And I just wish that I had my own place, and then I didn't have to go back to work so soon. It really sucks. It really, 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 really sucks. I just wish life circumstances was different for me. I've had a hard life. People don't even realize, because I'm always trying to think ahead, always trying to be positive, always being the humble giant, always showing up and showing out for other people. And what is that on the wall? Am I seeing stuff? I got bad vision. Yeah, I'm seeing stuff. But I'm just tired. It's bad when you praying, God, please let me win the lottery. Please let me win so I don't have to leave my baby. Oh, yeah. This will be the first time, and I go back the middle of August, So, and we are still the first week of July, but it's just settling, and I'm let me get over it now. So when, because I told myself, not this week, but next week, I'm going to go ahead and take her to the daycare so she can, get used to it. Luckily, she's not super, super attached to me. Like, she can go, some hours. Excuse me. She could go some hours without, being with me. So she'll be okay. Sorry, mama. She can go a few hours without being, with me. And I could just put like a shirt or something in her diaper bag. So if like she gets real fussy and they don't know how to calm her down, she could just smell our shirt and put like, pour some breast milk on it. She's gonna be fine. It's me. It's me. She's gonna be fine. I know she's gonna be fine. It's me. Like, it's me. I'm emotional because I'm 6 weeks postpartum, which is like, yeah, hooray, I got cleared, I'm healed. And it's just, still going through postpartum, but my body is physically healed, and I could be intimate, I could work out, I could go to work, I could do all those things that I was doing, like slowly, introduce it to myself. But it's just thinking about leaving my baby. Like, I don't want to leave her. Like, we've been like this every single day. The longest I've left her is maybe 3 hours. I'm going to say 3 hours at the max. And that was because I had to go to the grocery store and I had to do certain stuff. But me without her, no more than 3 hours. And I was about no more than 15, 20 minutes away. Maybe 30 minutes away at the most. 30 minutes away. I wish life was different, man. I wish life was different. I didn't think I could get pregnant. So I was just having a good time. I was having fun. And then I thought that, when you told your significant other, like, that you're pregnant, that he works and he provides and do that. Like, that's what I grew up like. The man was supposed to provide, the home and stuff like that. Or if he wasn't able to get the home himself, he would at least have the money to give you to get like, he would provide the best way that he could. And when I think about it, it's just been a whole bunch of bullshitting. And then I'm like, okay, maybe when she gets here, and it's like, we gotta learn her, do this, do that. It was still bullshitting, like, to be honest. And it's just like, now we get to this point where I'm gonna have to probably be the one to get the home. I'm using all my resources trying to get up this benefit, that benefit. But thank God that there's resources available. So I'm just gonna take this month to really apply for any and every resource that I could possibly get and see if I could just maybe stay home and still be able to, I don't want to leave my baby. Like, and I like the job or whatever, but it's like, I like the job or whatever, but that's not my dream job. Like, I don't have a dream job. I have a dream of having money, not having to leave the house. I mean, to go to the store, go work out and stuff like that. Take care of my children, have as many children as I want, because my man is the breadwinner. He goes out there, he works. Like, I want to be a housewife. Like, I don't want to work. I want to do, YouTube, make YouTube videos and, vlogs and, tell y'all my life story and stuff like that. Take y'all to the grocery store with me. And I want my man to have a business and make good money, and buy a house and take care, give me the money to, pay the bills and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to just like not contribute, but like, I want to be his peace and, be his eyes when he can't see and be his ears when he's not able to, hear or whatever he's missing. Be that individual that, has his back. And in return, he puts me up. I'm not gonna say I'm not happy. I'm just not happy with the circumstances. Like, I love my baby. I love my baby. I'm just not happy with the circumstances. And it just all hits me now when I have to go back to work. But she's good. She's so healthy. She's pretty. She's beautiful. She's starting to smile and laugh and hold her head up and, try to scoot herself up, scoot herself down. She's, almost starting to roll over. And she's only 6 weeks old, you know what I mean? But, like I said, my baby's gonna be fine. I guess I'm gonna be one of the moms that when she goes to school, I'm gonna cry. When she goes to prom, I'm gonna cry. When she graduates, I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm gonna be one of them moms. But I want her to have social skills, and her going to this daycare, they can teach her certain things and then help me teach me some stuff that I could teach her. Because, like I said, I don't know everything. But, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can this month. And, before I go back to work. And, like I said, I'm going to take her to the daycare and let them watch her for a few hours while I do my hair and paint my nails and do some self-care, do some laundry. I'll probably let her stay, I said, for like 3 hours or so, but it's gonna take me a minute to do my hair unless I have time to like prep and then do laundry and vacuum the room, make sure Honey's good. I wish I could take Honey to daycare too, but I haven't had the money to take her to get spaded. Cause I want it to be like, this is what I kind of like dreamed of. If I'm not a housewife or whatever, I dream of like, cause usually I don't work Fridays, right? So say like I go work all week long, and then on Friday, I get up, I take baby girl to daycare, and I take Honey to daycare, and I do my self-care. I clean up the house. I make I go get me some lunch or whatever, take a nap, I make dinner, and then I go and pick up my baby, pick up my dog, and we come home and eat. Like, I mean, that was like a kind of like a dream goal of mine or something. Or like, if I am a housewife and I don't have to go anywhere or do anything, or if I just have resources to where I don't have to go to work, I would take them both to daycare and do all of those things I just said and have a day to myself and not feel guilty, not feel sad, and know that both my baby and my dog are being taken care of. And then they come back home, they tired, they hungry, they ready to spend time with me, and they ready for their bubble baths. I get baby girl her bath, feed her, change her, whatever, put her to bed, and then I give Honey her bath, because I used to give her a bath when I would take her to daycare. Because she would go when she was a puppy, because they didn't have to be spaded when they was puppies, but now that she's almost 2, she has to be spaded, especially because she's came into heat a couple times. So, yeah. But yeah, this is me just kind of like venting and sharing my 6 week update. This is real time. Um, I do battle with postpartum depression. You know, like I say in every video, it's usually at night. And that's the truth. But, you know, this is my life. This is what I'm going through. I hope and I pray that everything gets better. I'll come back with I guess, a 8 week update, because then she'll have another doctor's appointment. So on her doctor's appointment, I will make another video. I don't have an 8 week appointment. She has an 8 week appointment, right? So 2 months. That's when she's gonna get her shots and stuff. So I'll tell you all about it. But yeah, but this is my 6 week update. Your girl is getting back to her normal scheduled program very, very soon. And it's hitting me all at once that I'm going to have to basically kind of like detach from my baby a little bit for hours, 5 days a week. Whether she's with a relative or whether she's at a daycare center. And that is probably the hardest thing I'm gonna have to do. I thought other stuff was hard, detaching from this person, but no, having to detach a little bit from your own child when you have been with her for 9 months while she's inside of you, and then every day since she's came out of you. Me and this baby co-sleep. You know what I mean? I co-sleep. I don't care what nobody gotta say. This baby, she's my baby. Like, I co-sleep the day that she came out. Mind you, because I said I was bedbound and the hospital did not have a nursery. So every day since she was born, we have co-slept. And I'm not saying that she's gonna go to daycare at night. I'm just saying, like, that's how attached to her I am. And she's attached to me, but I'm sorry, my nose is running. She's attached to me, but I'm more attached to her. Like, she will let people hold her and she don't fuss. You know, she'll let you feed her and she could be away from me for a little bit. You know, she's fine. That's what I'm saying. She's fine. But me, they're gonna have to send me pictures, videos. Like, that first day, I might not even last 3 hours. I'm thinking, oh, she gonna be there holding. No, I might last 1 hour and be on the floor, rocking back and forth, crying, boo-hooing. Like, this is my baby. Like, my baby. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to hit her. I don't want nobody to drop her. You know, like, I'm just scared. I don't want nothing bad to happen. I don't want no other little kids. Like, I just want them to hold her the whole time and feed her on command and burp her and set her up and, you know, and just love her. Like, oh God. Oh man, I don't need to be a millionaire. I just need enough money so I don't have to go to work no more. At least until she turns a year old. At least till she's about a year old. Then we could talk about me going back to work. But, oh God. Something gotta give, y'all. Like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Not physically, really. Because she's been asleep almost... She's about to go on 4 hours. She's been knocked the hell out. So, sleeping physically, I'm okay. But I'm tired emotionally, spiritually. Like, I'm hearing, because, my spiritual self, I be hearing, like, messages or so. I'm hearing, if you're looking for a microwave blessing, it ain't gonna happen. So whatever's coming, it's coming slowly but surely. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents. This is my 6-week update. I look good. I feel good physically. And let me know in the comment section how y'all 6-week appointment went. And did y'all feel very aroused? Like, did y'all wait till the 6 weeks to, Because I didn't wait till the 6 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. I was about 4 weeks postpartum. And, and I'm kind of scared now, So we gonna wait till about next week or the week after, about 8 weeks postpartum, and check, make sure ain't nothing else going on, because I just got out of that sentence, okay? I'm not trying to jump back in, but yeah. And now that I got the clear, I'm about to be running away from my partner. But, it's hard because my body, my hormones is like, my mind telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. For real. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Y'all see how long my nails have gotten? Like, your girl used to bite her nails because she would be so stressed. And now they're just growing. They look crazy. I need to paint them, which I will. But yeah, I want y'all to know that I see y'all. I feel y'all. It ain't easy being a mother. Nobody can prepare you for this. But it's okay. Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna play the lottery so I can become a stay-at-home mom. So y'all be rooting for me. I'm gonna be rooting for y'all, cause I know that y'all won't leave y'all babies. Some of y'all do, because y'all want that peace of mind. But for those of us that don't want to leave our babies, I'm rooting for you. I hope we all win the lottery, or we meet somebody, or somebody just be like, you know what, bam, there go 50 grand. Or something. I don't know. I could survive off of 50 grand. Shit. Y'all saw my clearance shopping. Just imagine giving me 50 grand. I will be out of work. At least, until baby girl is 1 year old. And I might flip it. Okay? But yeah. I love y'all. Y'all got this. Keep y'all heads up. And take it one step at a time. And I'll see y'all at my 8-week postpartum update and her 8-week doctor's appointment.